So the homework. Right now we have rooms in the sidebar. They are dynamic. They are in main state. Here it is, list of rooms. But we even have a function for setting the current room, but we do not call that function when we click these links. These links don't do anything. We want them to actually change rooms. Furthermore, we'd really like it if we were syncing the list of rooms with Firebase instead of just hard coding them in there in state. It'd be cool if we could actually sync a separate list of messages for each room, and if we had a form to create new rooms. Yes, the Super Mega Bonus Credit was harder than the Super Mega Bonus Credit Hyperfighting. But let's start with the relatively easy. Set the current room when we click on a room in the sidebar. We already even wrote the function that does it, set current room. We just need to make that happen when we click the link in the sidebar. How hard can that be? So we've done this over and over. Set current room is the method that does it, so we need to pass that down as a prop, right, to these links, which are in the sidebar. So here's sidebar. We've already got a bunch of props going there. What's one more? So let's add set current room. Let's set it to this dot set current room. Seems legit. Let's go to sidebar. So that's another prop. We're breaking out our props, destructuring them from the props object up here in our arguments. So set current room. So room list. That's where those links are. So let's add another prop here. Set current room equals just set current room. It's not this dot props. It is a prop, but we're destructuring our props up here. So that's sidebar. Now room list. So room list is also destructuring props up here, so we'll add it to the list, set current room. And then we have this room component, and that's where the link actually is. So once again, just pass it right on through. And you may ask yourself, there's got to be a better way than passing props through a bunch of components that are not going to use them. And there are a couple of other ways to do this, but they require us to get into some advanced topics that we're not going to have time for, so I will mention them briefly on the last day as something that you can look up on your own. For now, passing props through is fine. So once again, we're destructuring our props. So there it is, set current room. Here's our link. It's an href to nowhere. Let's just add an on click here. I'll go ahead and add a function up here called handle click. Now this is a stateless functional component, not a class, so handle click isn't a method, but there's no reason I can't just make an arrow function and assign it to a regular old variable inside another function. Why not? So it'll of course get an event. On click equals handle click. You suppose clicking a link has a default action? Yeah, it follows the dang link, right? We don't want it to follow the link, so we will prevent default. And then we want it to call set current room. But set current room needs to know which room. So which room? What do I put in parentheses? Room name, yeah. It's right there. Room name. That ought to do it. There we go. Now, I made one little mistake here. I forgot in my message list, there's another place where the room name is mentioned, and I forgot to change it. So you see that's staying hash general every time. So let's go ahead and fix that real quick. But first, I'll go ahead and commit this. So what do we do? Change rooms by clicking links in the sidebar. Piece of cake. And in message list, I missed the one. Here we go. The very beginning of the general room. It's the very beginning of the room.name room. There we go. Now that changes every time we click to. Fix reference to room name in message list announcement. Just overlooked it yesterday. All right, questions about how we made this work? Just doing the same stuff we've done before, passing a method that was already written down as a prop and then calling it.